This is my presentation on social media, a disruptive technology. In this slide, I go over the different aspects of my presentation, starting with the introduction, and then we transition into the antecedents of social media, which kind of gives context as to how the apps that we use now came about, the design and development of social media. More so, this slide looks at it from a current light, and then the implications of social media on society and culture, and then the possible futures of social media, and then the end. So the introduction of the disruptive power of social media. Social media has become an integral part of our daily lives, transforming the way we communicate, interact with each other, and consume information. From Facebook to Twitter, Instagram to LinkedIn, social media platforms have disrupted traditional communication channels and created new opportunities for people to connect and share their thoughts, ideas, and experiences. Historical antecedents of social media. Social media has a long history that can be traced back to the early days of computing. In the 1970s, the first online bulletin board systems, BBS, were created, which allowed users to communicate with each other using text-based messages. These BBSs were the precursor to modern social media platforms, as they allowed people to connect and share information in a virtual space. So the next paragraph kind of explains if anyone has ever seen the movie The Social Network. So the development of the internet in the 1990s led to the creation of the first social networking sites such as 6 Degrees and specifically Friendsters, which the photo I included is a screenshot of what a Friendsters profile would look like back in the day. Obviously, this is fake, but just to give a glimpse at what it would look like. These sites allowed users to create profiles, connect with friends, and share content such as photos and videos. However, it was not until the launch of Facebook in 2004 that social media truly began to take off. Today, social media is an integral part of our lives, with billions of people around the world using platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to connect with others and share information. I think it was vital for me to include a Friendster profile because if you look back on what Facebook profiles looked like in 2004, they're very similar. So without the foundation of a Friendster, I feel like Facebook wouldn't have taken off the way that it did. It didn't have the framework. Design and development of social media. The design and development of social media platforms have been shaped by a variety of factors. One key motivation behind their creation was the desire to connect people across the world, breaking down barriers of distance and time. Another was the need for new forms of communication that could keep up with the rapid pace of technological change. To achieve these goals, social media platforms have incorporated a number of key features that have made them successful. These include user-generated content, real-time updates, and the ability to connect with others through shared interests and experiences. Additionally, many platforms have focused on creating a seamless user experience with intuitive interfaces and personalized recommendations. The photo I included on this slide basically is the dumbed down version of what any social media app needs, specifically new ones that come in to a competing market of already established social media platforms. So it needs to be an easy to set up process, hence Facebook, why people of older age use Facebook. profile creation and customization. They need to have an individuality aspect to the social media itself, a news feed, which is what all social media basically has, real-time chat or instant messaging so that they can communicate back and forth, push notifications. You need to be alerted when any new thing gets posted, which can be pretty annoying, honestly. Seamless content upload, which coincides with the easy setup process. It needs to be an understandable process to be able to create your own stuff. And privacy controls. So on this slide, there's two specific examples of how social media has disrupted technologies before it. One being traditional news medias. So with the rise of Facebook, I would argue Twitter is more important now, but Facebook and Twitter, people are now able to access news and information in real time, often before traditional news outlets can even report on it, because it's so quick to write up a tweet and send it out there to the masses. The other one would be the music industry being disrupted by SoundCloud. I specifically use SoundCloud for music, which isn't as common. I would say most people have Spotify or Apple Music or whatever. I use SoundCloud, but I think the most important aspect of using SoundCloud is that it has led to the spread of independent artists to be able to create their own music, and there's a different setup for how someone can post. The connections of social media with McLuhan's framework. This shows the chart that I included, and McLuhan's TEDrick framework highlights how the medium needs to accomplish four things, which is: what does it amplify? How does it flip when pushed? What does it bring back? And what does it obsolete? So social media enhances communication by allowing individuals to connect with others from all over the world in real time. However, this enhancement has led to the obsolescence of traditional forms of communication, such as letter writing or face-to-face conversation. Social media has also retrieved certain aspects of communication, such as the ability to share information quickly and easily. Finally, social media has caused a reversal in the way we communicate, as we now prioritize online interactions over in-person communication. The possible futures of social media is what we go over in this slide. As social media continues to evolve, its impact on society and culture is likely to become even more pronounced. One possible future for social media is the emergence of new platforms that are designed specifically for niche audiences. These platforms may cater to specific interests or communities, allowing people to connect with others who share their passions. Another potential future for social media is its increasing integration with other technologies, such as virtual reality and artificial intelligence. This could lead to a more immersive and personalized social media experience where users can interact with each other in new and innovative ways. So I included the photo of my AI, which is attached to people's Snapchat accounts now. And I think personally, every social media will include a My AI, which is basically a personalized AI that can answer any questions, give advice. The list goes on and on what power that personally can do. So I think there's going to be a social media specifically around people's AIs interacting.